So you just bought a Weebill S and you have no idea how to balance it. No worries, I'm here to help. I'm going to teach you how to balance any camera on this Weebill S. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is find the base plate that's inside the box and attach it to your camera, like so. You see how I have it? I have it attached there, and you want to go ahead and find the sweet spot, okay? Once you attach it to your camera, all right, you bring the gimbal out and you go ahead and insert it until you hear a click. So there we go, you heard the click. Then you're going to go ahead and lock that part up just to make sure it's nice in there, all right? So what's the next step? The next step is you're going to go ahead and unlock this part right here. As you can see, it's not balanced because it keeps falling back and forth. So what do you do? All right, I'm gonna show you right now. What you do is play with the base plate and the camera until you find the sweet spot. So let's see if we can find it. It's gonna take a second. Not there yet, almost. Okay. So as you can see, now it's staying right. So what you wanna do next is lock this part back up. The next step is to make sure that this stays upright like so. So as you can see, it keeps falling because it's too top heavy. So what you want to do is unlock this part right here, okay? And you're going to move it up and down until you find the sweet spot. So let's find it. Let's keep playing with it. Nope, that's too high. Still no. Almost. We're almost there.
2 hours later.
There we go. Okay, we found the sweet spot. So once we find the sweet spot, we lock this back up. All right? So now we're seeing that it stays upright, which is what you need. And it stays in position. So let's go ahead and lock that. All right, so it's locked. The next step is to go ahead and unlock this part right here. As you can see, it's extremely unbalanced, right? Keeps moving up and down, right? That's not right. So we want to go ahead and find the sweet spot for that. So what do? You go ahead and unlock this part here, and you play with it too. You move it side to side until you find the sweet spot and it stays in the middle. All right, so right there it's good, but just to show you, it could be like this for you, or it could be like this for you, and that's a pain in the ass. So like I said, just find the sweet spot until it stays balanced. We had it earlier, but I just wanted to show you guys what it may look like for you. Okay, now we have it. You just got to keep playing with it. That's with everything. Every angle they use, you got to, or every way you try to balance it, that's the only way you're going to do it, is to keep playing with it. Once you play with it, find the lock, which is back here. Lock it up, all right? And then you're going to lock this so it stays right. Okay, so everything's locked up right now as we speak. But let's do a test because we want to make sure this is balanced, right? So what you want to do is unlock all of these. So you unlock this and you unlock this, all right? It's staying in position. But how can you really tell if it's balanced or not? Well, you want to move the camera in any direction and you want to make sure it stays that way. If it stays in this position or any position you put it in, then you know it's balanced. So check it out. Staying like that, stays in position. Put it like this, stays in position. Or, you know, however you want to play it, any angles. But ultimately, that's what you want. So let's go and lock it up just for easier use at the moment. Okay, cool. So you're probably thinking, hooray, we're done. Not quite yet. We're almost there. We're almost there, I promise. But we've come to probably the most tedious and annoying part in balancing the gimbal. So what you want to do is come to this side right here, all right? And you want to unlock this here. So you can move this up and or back and forth, all right? Also make sure you unlock this right here so you can see it. As soon as I unlock it, it's gonna probably start moving, yep. You wanna make sure it stays perfectly in the middle. Right now it's doing that because I'm holding it upright, but once I hold it like this, as you can see, it's not staying in the middle. So, like I said, come here and move this back and forth until you get it. And then it will stay in the middle perfectly, or almost perfect, once you get it right. So you just gotta, like I said, find the sweet spot. Remember, every camera is different, but once you get that sweet spot, You might want to do this too, guys. Whenever you're balancing it, whether it's your camera or a different camera, whatever it is, you might want to make some markings just to make it easier on yourself, because you're out in a shoot or something. That can be a pain in the ass to do, especially if the client has to wait on you. Well, obviously you want to be prepared before you see the client, but either way. All right, so once we find it be balanced, which it's almost there, you just gotta keep playing with it. It's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is by far the most annoying part of the whole thing. But, you know, it's just practice. Like with everything. Everything is just practice. Yeah, I'm almost there, not quite. Oh, and we got it. All right, so once you get it, lock this back up, and then you're good to go. Okay, so you wanna set it down and lock it. Okay, so let's do the test one more time. Let's just make sure everything is balanced right, okay? So let's unlock this part, okay? Unlock this, and let's test it one more time. Is it staying? Yep, it's staying. Perfect. All right, so now it's balanced. So what's the next step? The next step is to grab it, unlock all the parts, every single part, okay? Make sure it's right, unlock it, and, oh, what happened there? There we go. And turn it on. Once you turn it on, it should be balanced. See? There you go. It is working properly. Let's move it. As you can see, moving up and down, no problem. It's pretty cool. I love this thing. This thing's a beast. Again, guys, I don't shoot on this Nikon. I shoot on the Canon 80D, which is what I'm filming with right now. But either way, these rules apply to every single camera. When it comes to cinema cameras, I haven't put a cinema camera because I don't own a cinema camera on the Weebill S, but it's really the same concept. You should be able to balance it. All right, guys. Well, I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you can nod up and down. Yes, is that working? Yeah, cool. And if you didn't like it, you can shake your head no. That was a stupid joke. I really hope you found this helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, happy filming.